see them everywhere we go, parties or any other places. But who are really MCs? And what does it take for you to be an MC? I went all around the city and I brought you one of the best MCs that we have in town. But before we start, I request you to kindly subscribe, like, comment, and share. And guys, and let's get to know our MC of the day. Hello and welcome.
Yeah.
MC, what's your name?
My full name, the name on my passport.
Yeah, the name of your passport.
Okay, my name is Nwosu Oluchukwu. Nwaosu Oluchukwu. Oluchukwu.
Guys, I cannot pronounce that, but I know him as MC Policy. I would like first to say thank you so much for having time to come and talk to us. And guys, finding MC Policy, I don't know, it's like finding a lost coin. He's not easily found, but luckily we got a time, and here he is with us. Welcome to our show.
It's not easy.
How are you feeling?
I feel good. I'm okay. And at the same time, I'm tensed.
Why are you tensed?
I don't know.
No, come
it's like
on.
I'm sitting on the hot seat. But
No, there's nothing like hot seat. So this is
okay.
where you sit. This is where we get to talk to each other, and you have to take us through your story,
Okay.
Because there's something we want to know from you. There's something we want to learn from you.
As far as it's not my bank account or my ATM
We
pin,
need all
you
details.
can know in your life. No
Now, guys,
problem.
can you take your pens and paper? We need to write something. Anyway, MC Policy.
Okay.
Take us through your journey. How did you get to Dubai?
Like every other person who is looking for greener pastures, I graduated from school, and you know how the things. I'm from Nigeria, by the way, Delta State in Nigeria. So graduated from school 2013. That's a university. Then 2014 struggle and here and there. Then 2015 I decided to come to Dubai to come and at least help myself, help my family and all that. So that's how I got to Dubai.
Did you find the help you're looking for?
In Dubai?
Yeah.
Agency. No, actually, I would say I didn't get the help I'm looking for in Dubai. I actually met a lot of friends, made a lot of enemies, got to know new people, and we are here today. But as the saying goes, no journey is an easy journey. There is always a story to every beginning.
Yeah, there is always a story.
So that's it.
Exactly.
If it easy, then no go do I understand in my language.
So we are going to learn Pidgin also, right?
Yeah, of
So
course.
me too, I have some Pidgin skills. I'll be asking questions with or in. So MC Policy, take us through your journey of how were you able to come and you got to Dubai. How did you cope up with everything up to where you are? Because one thing, he's one of the most celebrated MCs that we have in town.
I'm blushing.
No, come on.
Is it really like, is that how you guys really see this thing? Because I don't know.
No, that is what you are, and that's what you're supposed to accept.
It is well. So how did my journey actually start? So I've always had this passion from when I was young to entertain. There is this boiling spirit in me to entertain. So I was working actually. I don't want to give anybody free advert. I wouldn't mention where I was working, but I worked. I worked.
Yeah.
Starting with the salary of 700 dirhams as at 215 here. Yeah, that's it. There is no
700 dirhams.
Yeah, there is no cutting, and inside the 700 dirham, they will still cut your so many fees and so many. But that's that. So I'm actually this kind of person that whatever platform I see, or whatever platform or whatever environment I find myself, I try as much as possible to let people around me know that there is something in this person. So I actually started from churches.
Okay.
In Dubai. So I started from my church,
So you're leading like the praise and worship team?
Not praise and worship. I'm not actually the praise. I'm actually a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
So during the time for testimonies and anything, they will tell you, if you know you have a testimony, come and I would register to come and give a testimony. And when I get to the place, I said, I'm not here to testify anything, but I want to make you guys laugh. It's not every time they preach this, so let us laugh in a clean way. So that was how I started the journey. And in churches, like whenever I'm any Friday, like Fridays, we worship. So in my own church, I'll just take. So now the pastor has already known that this guy, if he comes, he must crack us up with 5 minutes. So I started using those opportunities. From there, then one of our members then the church told me that she wants to get married. But with the things that I do in church, with the way I crack people up, organize the drama unit, because I was in core church, how would I say, ESCOs, or what do they call them?
Yeah.
So my own part is organize the drama team, the youth team, drama, and all those things. So that was how I started it. And then the girl was like, I want to get married, and what will it cost you to do? And still, I was still working.
Yeah, you still
So I had to work with this lady, and I told her that, okay, I'm working, except you fix your wedding on a Friday, so they will not cut my salary.
So that one was a condition.
Yeah,
Your
it was a
wedding must be
condition.
on a
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah, on a Friday. So, and guess how much I was paid for my
How much
first
were you paid?
400 dirhams.
But she tried.
Then she was like, we didn't even plan, but you have to do it because it was 400 dirhams. And then that was 2016.
Yeah.
2016/17, yeah. 2016, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
So 2016, that was when I started, and I did it.
Wow.
I've never done it before. Not
So
even
that one is the first one that you
yeah.
did. Okay.
I told you earlier, I'm a stand-up comedian. Like,
Yeah.
you can give me the stage right now, and I'm going to always look for something to crack everyone up. Yeah, I've also worked with a lot of comedians here, shows here in Dubai, one African, one global comedy fest, the one with Eric Omondi, and so many for basketball, Bovia, and all that. So that was my main point. But when the hunger will beat you to one extent, you discover so many talents that are in you. So that was when I noticed that I did that one. It was like a trial and error something.
Yeah.
So I did that one. And then from her wedding, another person got wedded again. Ada, I won't forget, in our church member again. So a period of 2 months, I'm like, wow, so it's booming.
So the church has really impacted.
Yeah, the church
life.
actually, I won't take that away. The
And
church.
you still go to church?
Yes, I am a strong believer.
No,
I believe in God.
you should go back to your roots, because it's from there where, we get to know you from there, Okay, so let me ask you another question. Do you feel like there's some people who are never happy with what you're doing in church? Some people will be like, this is a holy ground, and you're coming to crack jokes, and they'll be like against that. Do you feel like there was a group like
there
such?
is this, I don't know how it's being done. There is this, I think it's a confidence thing, or maybe easily liked, like, I don't know how to put it. Like any environment that I am, whatever I'm doing, there is no way, like, even if it's going to be too much, I think 10% would not agree, but 90%, the majority, there were people who actually come to church just because of that 5-10 minutes. And as a professional, you always have to know where you are and the kind of jokes that you crack.
Yeah.
When you're in the presence of God, you know that you want to entertain people, but at the end of the day, you need to be clean with your words and all this stuff. So if they can trust you with being clean on the stage, so they no one actually had that. Some people were anticipating to come to Friday services because they will meet. I even got a nickname there. There was this joke. They started calling me Donate in church.
Donate?
So I was like, yeah, there is this thing I used to say when I'm making collab. Like, I know you came here with your problem. Some of you have not paid your sewer bill and light bill and all these things. So, but regardless of how funny or not funny the joke is, please donate your laugh for me. So that was where the way you donate money, donate laughter for me, please. I need it. So those things, and so this everyone started. Long story, but I know people don't like it. Some people are not go away, but majority of the people, some of them even want us to do like a whole comedy show and stuff, praise and worship and comedy. So a lot of things came up in church. I really did so many things during my. I will go back to my roots.
Yeah, you should go back to your roots. Okay, take us through how you got now from like emceeing in events, and now you got to clubs.
Oh, to hiking.
Yeah,
Remember,
to
I told
hiking,
you,
yeah.
I have a lot of talent in me. So there was this time, that was when I was working. I was still working back in 2021.
Yeah.
that was when I decided to hang my boots, that I think I'm going to take this thing to the next level, because then I was getting a lot of bookings and I was still working and I was missing my jobs, and I thought like, okay, I think I've gotten to that point where I can actually fend for myself and then take this talent or take this craft to the next level.
Yeah.
So that was when I resigned, got to get myself my papers and every other thing. And then I started going to clubs. Already I was doing nightlife. I was hosting shows for the video. So many artists then that were coming here from Nigeria.
Okay.
I was hosting because I'm a very, very good host.
Yeah.
So hosting shows, events for so many artists, people who come, launchings and everything. So I was like, if I'm doing it in clubs like this, why not take it to the next level? And then I started seeing other people, like most especially MC Smiley.
Yeah.
You know MC Smiley of Kiza.
Yeah.
So when I got to Kiza for the first, I saw the way this guy is doing his thing, and I was like, dude, I can actually do this. And then I went back home.
Yeah.
I did a lot of research on my own. Actually, no one taught me to become a
So
comedian.
you have to do research.
Yeah, I research. I go to YouTube. I watch videos. I master craft. Sometimes I master the way the facial expressions, moves, professional. It's a lot of job, but you have to be talented first before you can get to
because
that
I can
stage.
imagine. Yeah.
So then I watched him smile. I started coming to Kiza, watching him, and then we did one event together where I emceed, and then that was All African Fest.
Yeah.
2017, 2018, All African Fest. And I saw him, I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to go into hype also.
Yeah.
Then I started looking for opportunities from different clubs. Then one club who gave me a DJ, my friend, DJ Fizzy. So he gave me like a platform, and that was my first night. I killed it. A lot of people were tipping me. So, and from there I was like, if we can make this type of money. Oh yeah, I'm now a hype man. I've added it to my portfolio. So that was how I started. You know, you have to research. You have to know the right words. You have to know the lyrics of the music. You have to know the cue. It's not easy. Trust me.
Yeah. And have you ever gotten to a point like you're maybe doing your stand-up comedy, and then the crowd is not happy, I mean, how do you cheer them up? Are there tricks that you use?
A lot. I remember my first comedy show in Dubai was given to me. The platform was given to me by Mr. MKO.
Yeah.
He does this art fusion night. So that was my first edition.
Yeah.
Not known. I was not known from anywhere. I saw the first comedian. Sometimes how I do myself, I try as much as like 2-3 people to go in. Then I watch their reactions, and then I see people around. Then sometimes I might have a material, but I see the mood of the people. And the people who have gone in front of me. So sometimes I get booed. Trust me, there was a show I went for All African Art Fusion Night, the second edition. I didn't know. I think I was having this meltdown or some stuff or the arena, but I just knew that I goofed. And the people were like, ooh. The organizer like, were you not this same comedian who did this? What happened?
Yeah.
Like some days are like that. So how do I do it? I go back home, and then I re-strategize again. And then I try to tell myself that I have to do better. I have to double my stuff. I've been booed. Severally. I've even gone to a wedding where I emceed, and then I did total shit. But in the end, you are here. So it's a stepping stone. It's a stage. It's a phase. Everyone has to pass through that phase. If you don't get through that phase, then it's fake.
And what keeps you moving? Because I can imagine in situations like such, you feel like, I'm not going to do this again. But then after you remember something or a situation, you're like, I'm get at it again.
The actual thing, first and foremost, that keeps me moving, one, motivation is money. We have to make money.
Yeah, money. So if you sleep and you remember you have
that
money,
you have to make money. There is no other motivation that is bigger than that. When you know that you're all alone here, that you have to survive regardless. And this is what you have decided to do.
So you wake up.
You just have to stand on your feet and then tell yourself those words of affirmation again, and then you continue kicking. So first and foremost, money. Two, you already have a plan and a goal and where you're going to. You already know that, that I have to be here. There are people who you look up to. There are people who you want to be like. And you see yourself that you're not even 1/4 or even 1/3 of even coming close to them. What do?
Yeah.
You need to buckle and double your hustle,
Yeah.
You know where you've done wrong. This is the thing that most people will don't know. Try as much as possible to accept your wrong. Accept that you've done bad. Understand? Acceptance first. Then you go in and work on how to get better and do better. That's just it.
How do you survive with the noise that is always there in clubs? Because I can imagine, like, every
Noise.
time there's noise.
The noise, you see, when you are with the mic, you are in control.
Okay.
It's as if you are a teacher and you're in a classroom.
So do you control the DJ?
You have to work with your DJ, and also you have to work with your crowd. You have to read the crowd. It's not a rocket science.
Okay.
When you're in the clubs with people of 200, 300, 400, 500,
Yeah.
you always have to be, this is why you were paid to entertain.
Yeah.
You always have to be in control. One way or the other, you should look for your way. There are things, there are phrases, there are words, there are things that you have to say that these people, when you hear them responding, when you hear them vibing to the music and the hype, then you know you're in control. When you lose that control,
Okay.
then you're more or less a guest in the club.
Okay, and how are you able to balance your personal life? Because we believe you have a personal life. So there's this time you're like at work. When you go home, what do you fast to? After you're done with a gig or a show or anything, what do you do?
Should I really tell you?
Please tell us.
Okay,
So.
what I actually do is this. Normal. I'm this kind of a free-minded person. I'm a free thinker. So when I get home after everything, I always say thank God for a good day.
Yeah.
Pull my shirts, take my shower. That's if I don't have any other thing to do that.
Okay.
Take my shower, and then I just how do I just restart myself again. Okay, that's in the past. Now we're moving on.
Yeah. And how are you able like to manage? It's weird. Let me call it weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, like you're having a show today, tonight, and tomorrow you have another one. You don't even get to prepare anything.
Yeah, that is when planning comes in. You have to, as it is like this, every month or every week, I always have to schedule myself.
Okay.
I have to, like, what time we spoke and how everything. So we don't want to go into
I don't want
so the
yeah.
details. I always know that okay, on the 16th I'm going to be having something from now to now,
Okay.
like that. And whenever the date is free, you know that you're going to be doing 2, 3 things, 2, 4, 5 gigs in a day.
Yeah.
You have to know how to plan yourself. It's all in the planning.
Yeah.
And the most difficult part of these things is the clothes that you have to wear. That part, like, put on the clothes I'm going to wear today, tomorrow, next. Like, there are sometimes 3, 4 days. So that's the only difficult part. But as you're planning your event, you're already planning down the program. You already know what is going to come ahead. It's just for you to go back to your file or your to-do list or whatever. And then you say, okay, for the 16th, you already have everything drafted out. And then you just go there and then switch on the part that you want to be active.
As we're going on, I'm asking myself, like, guys, there's a time I attended his event and it was really chill. I mean, it was everything. So I wanted to ask you, how are you able to manage? Because in the clubs you find drunk, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Do they get to, a point you feel like this is too much and I cannot be able to control?
It's all in the same thing that I told you. You have to always be in charge at all times.
Okay.
So drunk people, whatever, whenever you meet such people, I've been in clubs where even women will harass me.
Yeah.
But it's all in the mindset and in the management and the ability for you to be in charge.
Okay.
So that part is one part that I cannot actually explain. Like, how to control that part. First and foremost, you must not be the one who is quick to anger.
Okay. Anger.
Yeah, anger. Jesus Christ. Okay, you must not be angry. Like, you should always know how to control your temper.
Okay.
No matter what, you shouldn't be the one they should be holding. You should always be the one who is controlling the situation.
Okay.
because that is why you are the MC. It's called Master of Ceremony.
Master of ceremony. Cool. And maybe there's someone who's watching there. They feel like they could do the MC thing,
Mhm.
but they feel like maybe I need someone to motivate me. I need someone to give me a go ahead. What would you tell them?
First and foremost, you must be talented. Trust me.
And how will you know you're talented?
For example, you're chilling with your friends and you are always the center of, like, you make them laugh.
Yeah.
The ideas that comes out of your head are second to none. There are some people who call, I've met a lot of people. I want to be an MC. I'm an MC, and then you give them a platform to show what they can do, and then you're like, how did I even get here? So first and foremost,
Yeah.
you must be talented. You must be confident. You must know what you're doing.
Okay.
So if you're not talented, trying to say, let me go and learn or do anything, you must know what you're doing as a talented person.
Okay.
Two, you should always learn, like research. Personal research is telling someone that you want to come and learn from you,
Yeah.
and you're not able to go and research and grow your own self.
Okay.
There are certain items that I will need. I have people that I look up to. For example, Trevor Noah.
Okay.
And the comedian in Nigeria, Bovi. These are people that I look up to.
Yeah.
I go to their videos sometimes and then watch the way they speak, watch the way they interact, watch how they can carry diverse personality, diverse nationality, diverse communities.
Yeah.
And in the end, it's a success. So you see, you first and foremost know who you're looking up to, know how you want to be,
Okay.
know the kind of things you want to remove from your
But
body.
also you must look for your uniqueness, right?
You must be unique.
Yeah.
Don't copy. You know, most
Everything.
times a lot of us copy too much. Even comedy, when you're cracking jokes, you're not
Yeah.
original. Originality must be there. Oh, sorry. Originality must be there. You
Yeah.
must be original with your stuff and your materials. Anywhere you are, you must always let them know that this is my thing, this is me, this is how I am doing it. There is no one that can be like me. Even if you're copying,
Yeah.
it wouldn't show because it will still look original.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's it.
So MC Policy, there's someone who's planning to have a wedding, a birthday, or an event somewhere, and they're wondering, how can I get to get you? How can they contact you? Maybe you can give out your social media pages,
Yeah.
and a number if it's possible.
My social media page at MC_policy on all social media platforms.
MC_policy. I'm
Yeah,
gonna write it down
MC _policy on all social media platforms, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, TikTok,
on TikTok.
MC_policy. Search for MC Policy. It's just me. We're not two in the whole world here. I'm telling
Maybe
you.
there's a second one.
For where I've tried, I've searched deeply.
And you haven't found another
I've
one,
not
right?
seen anyone who's answering.
Okay,
MC
so they
Policy.
can only get you there. You don't have a number you want to give
Yeah,
out?
my phone number.
Yes,
Actually. 0 555 267 469.
Maybe you can repeat once more.
0 555 267 469.
Okay, is it only for business or any?
For business, don't call me for anything. If we're not talking, I'm not joking. This is not a joke. Don't call me that you need advice. Who is advising me? Or you need call me
advice.
for business.
For business.
If you get business, call me. If you get problem, call God.
So guys, that was it for today. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
Until the next person. And guys, remember to subscribe, like,
Yeah,
comment,
subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and like whatever she's doing is great.
Thank you so much, and until the next video, it's a goodbye.
Yeah. And